What's going on, YouTube friends and family? Hope everybody's having a great week so far. And as promised, we are back with another individual review from the House of Unique Luxury. This is Mashumaro. Now, this is not going to be for everybody because it is a sweet gourmand fragrance. But if you're like me and you really enjoy some of those fragrances, such as New Harlem, Coney Island, there's just a lot of good gourmand fragrances out there. Even Tony Iommi Monkey Special with the fruits and the rum notes, I would almost consider that a gourmand fragrance. But man, it takes it to a whole new level. It really does. 35% oil concentration, so you know the longevity, the development, and the projection is going to be on point. But just look at the ingredients on here, man. They've done a wonderful job. It's marshmallow, of course, Mashumaro, cashmere wood, milk, and my favorite part of the fragrance is probably the heart and the mid notes. So you got incense, caramel, musk, muguet, rose, praline, and vanilla. And for me, the notes in particular of musk, incense, praline, and rose really set this apart from being too linear and too sweet. You know, I mean, you do have a lot of sweet notes in here. Of course, you got caramel, marshmallow, praline, vanilla. But this fragrance here with the rose and the incense, it's got a really nice kind of jammy floral note. The incense gives it a slight smoky, grounded note, helping blend all those sweet, ingredients together. Goodness gracious, man. I've worn this probably 3 or 4 times. Each time I wear it, I'm impressed. Definitely a compliment monster. It's something that you're going to be smelling on you the next day, even after you've showered. You're going to smell it in your bed and on your sheets. If you're wearing that fragrance and you go to sleep that night without showering, even if you do shower, you're probably still going to smell it on your bed sheets. It is just a very strong, very well blended. Again, they could have, I wouldn't say gone over the top, but without the rose, the incense, and especially the musk, this fragrance for me probably would have been overly sweet and a little bit too linear. But with those 3 ingredients in particular, you really have a very well blended, developmental, and unique fragrance. And I know a lot of other people that have tried it who love it. I'm personally on that bandwagon, man. This is some really good stuff. It's going to get a lot of usage. And I'll even be wearing this through the summer and springtime. I mean, it's great winter fragrance because it is a sweet gourmand with the caramel, the marshmallow, milk, praline, vanilla. And during the summertime, I think that rose is going to heighten a little bit, maybe a little bit more of that incense too, a little bit of that smoky incense. So I actually can't wait to wear this in hot weather just to kind of see how it reacts. I think that'll be a fun experiment, but yeah, versatile fragrance, could be all year round. You could be, use it for date nights. Even in the office, there's nothing offensive or odd about this fragrance to where you could not wear it in the office for that type of setting. So again, great gourmand fragrance, very versatile. There's not a whole lot to say about this, man. I could make this a 10-minute long video getting into all the intricacies, but 35% oil concentration, just looking at the ingredients, you know it's gonna last. And it is going to be a compliment monster. So again, if you like these types of fragrances, you like the sweet gourmand fragrances, and you've not tried Mashumaro, I think you're certainly missing out. At least get a sample and try it out. If not, just blind buy the whole bottle if you really, really enjoy those fragrances. So very impressed with the House of Unique Luxury so far. I'm going to be buying 4 or 5 more fragrances from them just to start. And then later on in the year, I'll probably be buying another 4 to 5 fragrances from them. Right now on my list, I have Chocolate Makes Me Happy, Octanez, Zinji, which is one of their newer ones, Mango-nificent, and I'm in between So Scientific and Barrel for the last ones. I know everyone loves Crush on Me. I personally, even though I enjoyed the fragrance, I will be buying it, but I'm probably going to be buying it more for the woman in my life. It didn't go great on my skin, and it does remind me of a little bit more feminine fragrance, even though it is 100% unisex. I wore it and enjoyed it, but I'll be buying that bottle not for myself in particular, but for the woman in my life. So it's one of those things. Again, guys, love it or hate it, doesn't matter. I love the House of Unique Luxury. Setting 35% oil concentration as a standard. If I was to create a perfume company, which obviously I don't have any plans to, I'm a smaller channel and I just don't have the time to do it, but if I was, that would be a standard that I would set, 35 or 40% oil concentration right off the bat. Nobody can complain about longevity or the value for the money. Again, you look at the retail of some of these fragrances and you look at what you're getting. In my opinion, this is definitely one of the better houses for the money. When you look at some of the fragrances they have, some are very unique. They're all very long lasting, again, because of that 35% X-ray oil concentration. And that's just a great standard to set for a fragrance company. So I'm very excited to get more into this house. Wonderful stuff. Everything I've tried from them. I mean, I got 3 of some of the most loved fragrances from them right off the bat. I blind bought them. I did it off the ingredients. I didn't really look at a lot of other people's reviews, but I bought Beverly Hills Exclusive, which is incredible. One of my favorite fragrances in my collection. Couté is right there as well. Beautiful whiskey fragrance with tobacco and agar wood, a little bit of florals in there. And of course, Mashumaro. Those are the 3 that I own now. And again, I reached out to the owner. He got back with me. He sent me a whole sample set, and that was very kind of him, because that's going to help me go further in terms of, better educating myself in terms of what I want to buy full bottles on, what works well on my skin. And they're going to get a lot of business because of their communication with me. I will probably work out something in the future as the channel grows to where I'll reach out to the owner and maybe I can get, a 10 or 15% discount code for everyone to use on the channel who's a fan of Unique Luxury. I would love for that to happen sometime in the future. But again, guys, a lot of great stuff coming, a lot more stuff coming from this house, and I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Bye.